What's up, YouTubers? Welcome back. So since Caleb worked for a Ford dealership, he worked in the used car department, and he worked on the front line. And I asked him, I said, did the dealership side rotate unsafe and bald tires? And he said yes. And I said, well, why would they do that? He said, I don't know. I wasn't the boss, so I can't answer that. So I'm doing this Jeep Compass right now, that the back tires are chopped and noisy, and the front tires are bald, right? So let's show you. Bald inside edges, wear bars showing. The tire is actually cupped in the center. This tire over here is completely spanked. So the customer declined 4 tires, but authorized us to set the toe. So I told Rachel, I said, why in the world would I set the toe with bad tires? You can't technically, you could do a wheel alignment or set the toe with bald tires like that, but the problem is the tire is worn like this, right? So once a tire takes that wear and shape, it stays that way. So you're aligning the car. If you're doing alignment with the tires, because you can do an alignment without tires on the car. If you're doing an alignment with the tires on the car, the tires change the characteristics of your wheel alignment. Believe it or not, it does. But there are ways that you can do a wheel alignment without the tires on the car, but that's some special stuff. And if the alignment is wrong after that, it's typically in the wheel and tire. So in this case, if I rotate the tires that aren't completely garbage to the front, he could have shakes and vibrations and noises that I really don't feel like hearing about. Remember, you're the service provider. You should be devising the correct things to do. And if I align the car with the tires that are so wiped out now, it could drift or pull or shake or do something that we may not be experiencing right now with the tires that are. And is it really worth it for $100 or $200 to have to keep someone's bullshit over because they don't want to buy new tires? No. So you tell the customer, sorry, we're going to decline doing your wheel alignment or tire rotation because you don't want to fix your car properly, and it could make the vehicle even more unsafe. Nothing like rotating someone's bad tires and then they leave here, right? And then it blows out and gets them flat, and then what do they say? Right, send a tow truck and come get my car, when you should just be saying this. So, but I just can't believe the dealership service writers were such PUSSYs and wouldn't tell the customer, no, we're not rotating your tires because they're unsafe, they're on the wear bars, they're bald, etc., etc., etc.
I haven't done much tire rotations over there. Most of what I did over there was real work.
Right.
But I have rotated bad tires once.
I see it on TikTok all the time. Mechanics and service writers saying about customers who come in for oil change and tire rotations. I call it the customer comes in to get his lug nuts rotated. So we try to stay away from lug nut rotations. But right here, if this tire was rotated regularly, it would be less likely to have flat spots, chopping, unevenness in the tire. But this guy doesn't listen to the right maintenance practices. Like we're saying now, you need 4 tires in alignment, and you could use a set of struts at 90K. But here, we don't do that shit. If you have a nail on the sidewall, that means right here, it's a no-go. If it's anywhere in here, no-go or holes. If it's 1 inch from the sidewall on any tire, meaning where my thumb's at, we will plug your tire. If the tire has dry rot cracks and multiple plugs and repairs in it,
no plug.
We're not doing that either. Sorry, it's just the way that it is. My job is to provide you with the right repairs and maintenance for your vehicle, not the improper repairs and maintenance. And I definitely draw the line in the sand at rotating bald tires or unsafe tires, or any tires for that fact. You take bald tires and put them in the back of the car's not going to handle properly any corner. It doesn't stop very well, and so many people in New Jersey are driving around with unsafe vehicles. I, for sure, am not going to be one to continue to condone that behavior by the people, so therefore we won't do it. But how many shops out there are doing that for their customers to keep the customer happy? That's their fault. It's that way. You know? And I just said something about, I'm looking for a wheel off key. I just said something about a customer coming in here with a polished up vehicle and it's all clean and tires shined up. Car's falling apart everywhere. Suspension's falling apart. The exhaust is falling apart. Why waste your money on car washes and tire shine? Put that money aside and fix your car. Like, seriously. What's it cost to get a decent car wash nowadays? I know when I would just get a basic car wash, it was 20 bucks. How much is a car wash? A basic car wash now? How much is a basic car wash if you go to the car wash?
Depends. Are you going through drive-through? Are you doing it yourself?
Drive-through.
Drive-through. Basic, I've seen as cheap as like $18.
So we're just gonna call it $20. If you do it yourself and you do a shitty job for $5 or $10, right? So people wash their car every week. Some people wash it twice a week, and they're complete piles of crap. Like, take that money, put it aside, and fix your car.
In the spring, I mean, I have a black car. So in the spring, when pollen's really picking up, I'm washing my car 2 times a week, trying to keep pollen.
I get it, but if your car has bad tires, bad brakes, bad air conditioning don't work, your tires are bald, they have all kinds of problems, why are you shining them? So that's all that was about. Is
I don't like tire shine in general, so.
I don't like tire jizz either, is what I call it. An engine jizz.
I did see they came out with like a satin finish for tire shine.
Satin?
Yeah, so it basically just makes the tire
Yeah,
look new.
I don't need to see
I like that.
high gloss tires.
High gloss tires, I don't like.
But anyway, how many shops are out there rotating bald, unsafe tires for customers? Not this guy. Thank you.